You gotta make music that you're feeling from your heart. You know, do you want to do this? Are you doing this just for money, or are you doing it for the love of it, man? Because I'm doing it for the love of it, that's why I'm still here.
So here how the story goes.
So this is my destiny, power divine, it invest in me. Got a lot of love and interest in me.
It was just endless partying, man, trust me, man.
When people keep testing me, police always arrest.
This is like the chronology here, man, of the history of an MC.
Yo, man as a sufferer, this is the greatness. Get to understand this, life is a great test. Papa drive bus, and mama a waitress. Me are the first son and I'm determined to make it.
That's where Astoria was, man, right there. Over there where you see all them cranes and them yellow chutes. That was Astoria. I can remember being here in 1994. I'm sure it was 1994. Cool FM 3rd birthday bash. Yo, that rave was electric, man. I mean, like, there was so much noise you couldn't even hear the music. I can remember going in there, it was just whistles, horns, and just people just shouting. And you could just hear the beeline. You couldn't even hear it, man. It was just so loud in there, man. The whole of Center Point here was a roadblock. Crazy. Police came and blocked off the road. And I think that was the point when the BBC took up a little bit of notice on what the pirates were going to do and what we were doing and what potential we had in the future to do. And I'm sure they saw us as a threat. All of a sudden, we're doing auditions for a pilot show for Radio 1, One in the Jungle. Crazy times. 95, 96, when the scene split, when the drum and bass came, everything kind of changed. And then, you know, the old crew, like the Stevie Ipadis, the GQs, the Fearlesses, the Shabbas. Skibber blew up like big them times there too. You know, I wasn't getting so many bookings, and every Friday night everybody would be out on the road. All of them guys would be out on the road, tearing here and there, going and doing their bookings. You know, and Wilbur, you know, he would phone me up and be like, yo, what you doing, Navi? I'd be like, I'm at home right now. You know, and he was like, well, do you want to come down the show, come down to the station and do the show? And I did, you know. And what happened was I started to become associated as being the most consistent presenter on Radio 1. I was the most regular presenter, which did wonders for my name. Obviously helped to develop my career further because I was now a radio presenter on One in the Jungle on BBC Radio 1 National Radio. And it definitely brought me a lot of work abroad during that lean period where I weren't getting so many bookings in England. You know, between the years of 96 and 98, I was basically working for my friend Otis, who had helped me originally in the sound system days to get on. He had a courier company and he was delivering stuff for IT firms. So I was basically working with him on, during that period of time I was working on Radio 1, going to Germany regularly. And I was also recording a lot in the studio with different labels, different producers. Trying to find a hit, you know, trying to get another tune that would bring me back into a good position where I could start getting bookings again, you know, but not necessarily attached to drum and bass. So I was always working and trying to get some new stuff together in the studio. And I sort of came into freestylers when B-Boy Stance was kind of kicking it up at, you know, really doing well. And then the second single after that they were looking for, and they had a beat, which is now Roughneck, but that beat they had, and they tried like about 7 or 8 MCs on it, and nobody couldn't come with the format. And I got the chance, last of all, to go on the beat and smashed it in the studio one night. And basically one of the producers, Matt, who really liked what I did, he phoned up the record label boss. He came down to the studio, heard the track, and was like, yeah, that's it, that's our next single. We were doing stadiums and amphitheaters, you know what I'm saying? Madison Square Gardens, Weenie Roast, You know, no less than 10,000 people, man. We're staying in suites, not hotel rooms, suites. It was crazy, man. All over America, driving around in a bus. It was one of the maddest 2 years of my life, man. I could tell you that.
Blood, I remember when there was no London Eye, right?
In 2001 was the end of freestylers, everything kind of died down, and in this period of time I came back to the jungle drum and bass scene. Wasn't a lot going on vocally. I felt it was my duty to help to bring back the vocal side of it, and I went about recruiting. Obviously I was linked with Tenor Fly from Freestylers, I knew Ragga Twins from before, Spider came on board, and I just went about building a crew of MCs to put this thing together, which is this Raw Hill crew. And it did well, man. You know, we got front cover of magazines, we blew up everywhere, we toured the world with that. It's not about me making millions, you know. I want to make money just like everybody else. And I respect any artist out there that's doing it on a big level. You know, people like myself kicked down the doors and made it possible for people that's up there right now in the charts, you know. The reward is receiving that love back for the effort that you put in. You know what I'm saying?
Equal rights and justice for all. Babylon system got you back up against the wall. Equal rights and justice for all. The system got no mercy for the sufferer at all. Kingdom rise, but not for them have to fall. The Babylon system got you back up against the wall. Equal rights and justice for all.
These mans then boost me up, they give me the energy, you know, like, you know, when you've been doing something for as long as I've been doing it, you need fresh inspiration all the time. You need people that come along and give you that injection, that boost that you need to take your thing to another level. And when I met Urban Dub and SMK and I heard Fire Bun, I said, this is my avenue back in.
I'd say we've been running together as a whole crew for about a year and a half, I'd say.
I mean, when I first linked with Urban Dub, you know, I told him like Fire Bun is a killer tune. It was SMK, man. I was in Germany with my headphones on, listening to Fire Bun. It was just drilling me, this guy, his voice. And, you know, I would say my revival back into drum and bass, jungle, came from these two guys and Tony Anthem in Norway.
I wear the blouse and skirt of one. F-true popping in a place we come and murder sound. A earthquake when we pass this, you burn a cloud. We just a rock, burn them out. Dirty thing, when I feel the flames. Anytime we up in a rave, really mama shop the place. And when the bad monkey swing, we done in them case. When I'm gonna skid night and play, we done one that right away with that yaga, yeah.
Been MCing for a while, but when I first heard Cool FM, I was listening to MCs like Navigator, 5-0. Like DJs like Blocky and that, and as soon as I heard these MCs, that's what got me to start writing to jungle. And then to be working with him now is definitely an honour, definitely. He's a big inspiration to me.
I've learnt a lot. I've had such good laughs with Navi, man. I've been out with him, my stomach's been hurting. Some of the plane journeys we've done, getting stuck in like mad airports. It's just been wicked, man. Watching him drink too much brandy. He's seen me drink too many pints, you know what I mean? Just stuff that really music's about. And it's been a pleasure working with Navi, and my mum likes him as well.
You're gonna see Navigator somewhere on your stage at one of those festivals doing this thing, because I don't hope, I trust, I know, I believe. And that's the reason why I'm still here 31 years after I started off at 16 years of age on the sound system. I'm still here pushing my sound, doing my music.
Shot without plate, fire a go burn them starting with flames. We no play, hey, man, I burn it like rain. Pass me the weed and make me free my brain. Never see me stress nor strain when I blaze. None of them the pussy could not contain with flames. We no play, hey, man, I burn it like rain. The fire get hot when we blow it, 'cause you know what, that's how we get hot.
This is
Navigator, yeah, live and direct in London City, yeah, bigging up beat culture, London. This is what we do all day, every day. Music, we make beats, we spit rhymes, we write bars. Beat culture, that's what London actually represents.